Camelot. Ah, me, the chain of wedlock is so heavy that it takes two to carry it. Sometimes three. Poor things. Perhaps we can arrange a little rendezvous for you.
Lance! I thought Lance was Sir Pelly.
He just left, Your Majesty. He was here with the Queen.
You're not a member of this court. How dare you enter these grounds unannounced?
But I was announced, my lord. Did the Chamberlain not say there was a young man from Scotland who wished to bring you greetings?
Were you not informed all visitors were to return tomorrow afternoon?
I shall be busy tomorrow afternoon.
By Jove, what impertinence!
Hey! Call the guard and have this young ass thrown out.
That's not a very kind way to treat the son of Morgause. That's right, Arthur. I am Mordred.
Wait.
Your Majesty.
Leave us, fellow, no.
I shall be waiting nearby if you need me, Arthur.
I bring you greetings, Your Majesty, from Queen Morgause and King Lot.
I trust your mother as well.
The Queen is splendid, thank you for asking. Just as witchy as ever, still beautiful as of course she would be with all of her magic and sorcery. I've been wandering around the castle. I hope you don't mind. It's quite grand, really. I love the way you mixed English with French. Very tasteful.
And your father, the King Lot.
The king has never been happier. He was so delighted that I'd left. He's always hated me, you know. Do you know what he did to me once? Mother once had a youth potion that took off 10 years. When I was 9, he gave it to me to make me -1. I kept asking the Queen why he disliked me so. And
What brings you to Camelot, Mordred?
a desire for blood, Your Majesty. I have quite the family here, you know. My dear Aunt Mordred.avi, whom I have never seen.
Nor has anyone else. The court where she and her people reside is quite invisible. Hardly seems reason enough for this long journey.
And then there's you, Your Majesty. As I was saying, I kept asking the Queen why the King despised me so. And not long ago, she told me the marvelous news. He wasn't my father. How once, long ago, she met an attractive young lad named Arthur, invited him to her room, and bewitched him for the night. Is that the way the story goes, Your Majesty?
Yes, Mordred. That's the way the story goes.
Well, I'm sure you can imagine his surprise when later he became the king of all England.
Well, now you are here. What are your plans?
That is for you to decide, Your Majesty.
Very well. I shall tell you what I suggest, what I offer, what I wish. That you remain here and become a knight of the Round Table. You have youth, brains, and a proper heritage. Much could be done if you apply yourself.
How very generous of you, Your Majesty. I can think of nothing that would please me more than to gain your confidence.
I'm sure. And I will be watching very carefully to see that you deserve it. Tonight you will have dinner with the Queen and me, and we'll try to get to know each other better. Tonight. And tomorrow, your training will begin. But I must warn you, Mordred, no favoritism will be shown. You must earn the right to knighthood. With virtue, proper deeds.
I shall try, Your Majesty.
The adage blood is thicker than water was invented by undeserving relatives. Mordred.
Virtue and proper deeds, Your Majesty. Like what? Courage, my lord. Purity and humility, my liege. Diligence, charity, honesty, fidelity. The 7 deadly virtues. No, thank you, your majesty. The 7 deadly virtues, those nasty little traps. Oh no, my liege, those were not meant for me. The 7 deadly virtues were made for other chaps who love a life of failure and ennui. Take courage, now there's a sport, an invitation to the state of rigor mortis, and purity a noble end, and very restful every now and then. I find humility needs to be hurt. It's not the earth the meek inherit, it's the dirt. Honesty is fatal, it should be taboo. Diligence a fate I would hate. If charity means giving, I give it to you, and fidelity is only for your mate. Ah! You'll never find a virtue on statusing my quo, or making my Beelzebub